Dating in the 21st century has gone digital, swiping left and right becoming the new norm. But when you're a lesbian, queer woman, or sapphic-identifying person, stepping into the world of online dating isn't just about finding someone cute, it's about navigating a space that wasn't really built for you in the first place. Welcome to the paradox of lesbian dating apps, where connection meets confusion, hope tangles with frustration, and community is both the blessing and the battlefield. Let's be real, most mainstream dating platforms still cater primarily to heterosexual and cisgender users. That leaves lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, and queer women often sifting through endless profiles of straight men who somehow missed the women-only preference, or worse, fetishizing messages from couples looking for a third. It's exhausting. It's disheartening. And it raises a question, where do queer women really go to date? In today's world, where representation matters and safety is non-negotiable, lesbian dating apps have emerged as a digital lifeline. Not just for romance, but for affirmation, for identity, for belonging. From her to Lex, from Tammy to Zoe, each app offers something a little different, some good, some not so great, and some that feel more like community hubs than hookup hangouts. But this story is bigger than just apps. It's about the challenges of queer dating, the struggle to find authenticity in algorithmic spaces, and the triumphs of love in all its many forms. It's about the quiet victory of seeing a profile that gets you. The thrill of meeting someone who understands your coming out story, your femme invisibility, your tomboy edge, or your love for midnight poetry and iced coffee on Sundays. In this video, we're diving deep into the vibrant, messy, and beautiful world of lesbian dating apps. We'll explore which platforms are leading the way, what users are actually experiencing, and how digital spaces are shaping the future of queer love. So whether you're just dipping your toes into queer dating for the first time, or you've been swiping for years hoping the next match might be her, this one's for you. Get comfy, open your heart, and let's unpack the wild, wonderful ride of dating as a lesbian in the digital age. Zoe, for queer women who crave connection. In the expansive universe of online dating, it's easy to feel lost, especially if you're a queer woman looking for something real. Swiping through apps that weren't designed with your identity in mind can feel like walking through a party where nobody truly sees you. That's where Zoe comes in, a dating app created exclusively for lesbian, bisexual, and queer women who are tired of being treated as an afterthought in mainstream digital spaces. Zoe is more than just another dating app. It's an intentional response to the ongoing problem of invisibility, misrepresentation, and emotional fatigue that queer women face when using platforms dominated by cisgender heterosexual users. While many dating apps boast of being LGBTQ+ inclusive, Zoe centers queer women from the ground up. It's not a token feature, it's the whole experience. One of Zoe's most unique features is its compatibility-based approach. Instead of encouraging rapid swiping based solely on profile photos, Zoe invites users to take a personality quiz during sign-up. This quiz evaluates emotional tendencies, communication styles, lifestyle habits, and long-term preferences. It's a small but powerful step toward building meaningful connections rather than fleeting encounters. For queer women who crave emotional resonance over shallow conversation, this is a game-changer. Zoe doesn't just ask what you're looking for, it encourages you to explore why you're looking for it. Whether you're seeking a long-term partner, a deep friendship, or even just someone who shares your values, Zoe's matching algorithm aims to deliver quality over quantity. Another standout feature is Zoe's clean, minimalist design. The user interface is refreshingly intuitive, making it easy to navigate, even for first-time users. There's no overwhelming flood of options, no confusing filters buried under countless settings. Zoe allows users to be thoughtful in how they present themselves and engage with others, something that's often missing in the chaotic, high-speed culture of mainstream dating apps. Zoe also takes community safety seriously. It includes built-in protections like profile verification and content moderation to reduce harassment, catfishing, or non-consensual interactions. This emphasis on safety creates a more respectful space where queer women can feel confident expressing who they are, without fear of being misunderstood, fetishized, or dismissed. Perhaps most importantly, Zoe fosters a sense of emotional inclusion. It recognizes that queer dating isn't just about finding someone to go on dates with, it's about being seen and understood. For many users, Zoe becomes more than just a tool for romance. It becomes a soft place to land. A digital space where queerness isn't explained, it's simply embraced. Femme, authentic, video-based dating for queer women. In the ever-evolving world of online dating, where filters dominate, bios get exaggerated, and intentions are often unclear, Femme enters the stage with a refreshing twist: authenticity. Designed specifically for lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, and queer women, as well as non-binary individuals, Femme prioritizes realness over perfection by focusing on one unique feature: video-based profiles. In a space often saturated with apps built for straight audiences, Femme offers a much-needed alternative, crafted for the LGBTQ+ community by people who truly understand what it means to date queer. Unlike traditional swipe apps that rely heavily on polished photos and witty taglines, Femme invites users to introduce themselves through short video clips. This video-first format brings a level of intimacy and honesty that static images simply can't match. Hearing someone's voice, catching their laugh, and seeing their expressions in real time can help build a genuine emotional connection, even before the first message is sent. In a world where sapphic visibility is often sidelined or fetishized, Femme creates a space where queer women can feel seen for who they are, not how well they can perform a digital persona. One of Femme's strongest appeals is how it breaks the monotony of swipe culture. Yes, the option to swipe still exists, but the emphasis on video encourages more thoughtful interactions. The app also includes LGBTQ+ chat rooms and group video features, adding a social layer that allows users to engage beyond dating. Whether you're looking for romance, friendship, or just community, Femme lets you navigate queer spaces with ease, comfort, and authenticity. For many queer women, online dating has long come with unique challenges. Safety concerns, femme invisibility, being mistaken for a unicorn hunter's fantasy, or simply not being taken seriously. Femme addresses these concerns with intentional design. Its moderation team actively works to create a respectful, inclusive environment, and it doesn't treat queer identities as an afterthought. That level of care and specificity makes a big difference in how users experience the platform. But perhaps what makes Femme truly special is its ability to turn vulnerability into a strength. Posting a video can feel intimidating at first, but it also creates space for courage. You're not just putting out your best selfie, you're showing a slice of your real self. And in return, you're met with real faces, real voices, and real stories. That's not just dating, it's human connection, unfiltered. Femme may not have the massive user base of some mainstream apps, but what it offers is something far more valuable, a space where queer women can feel genuine, safe, and celebrated. In a dating world obsessed with superficiality, Femme dares to ask a deeper question: what if being yourself was your best profile feature? Scissor, a sleek, smart app built for lesbians by lesbians. In a dating app landscape that often caters to heteronormativity or sidelines queer women as an afterthought, Scissor stands out as a rare, refreshing exception. Developed specifically for lesbians, queer women, and non-binary individuals, Scissor isn't just a dating app, it's a declaration of visibility, belonging, and control in a digital world where queer spaces are often invaded or ignored. Built by lesbians, for lesbians, it offers a safe, inclusive, and intelligently designed platform that honors the complexities of sapphic love and connection. At first glance, Scissor impresses with its sleek, minimalist interface. Clean lines, intuitive navigation, and a refined user experience make it clear this app isn't about gimmicks, it's about genuine interaction. The design avoids the overstimulation of some mainstream apps, focusing instead on what really matters: getting to know real people in a respectful, curated space. For users tired of apps that feel like swiping slot machines, Scissor offers a calmer, more intentional alternative. What truly sets Scissor apart, however, is its commitment to community integrity. Unlike platforms that allow anyone to select any orientation without oversight, Scissor is built from the ground up with queer women in mind. This drastically reduces the risk of being harassed by straight men or fetishized by couples seeking a third. Every user on the app is part of a space created intentionally and exclusively for women-loving women and non-binary folks. That sense of safety and authenticity fosters deeper, more meaningful interactions. Scissor is also more than a dating app, it's a space for connection in many forms. Users can look for romantic partners, friends, or even professional networking within the LGBTQ+ community. Whether you're in a new city and looking to meet other queer women, or coming out later in life and seeking support, Scissor provides that digital bridge between isolation and belonging. Another major advantage: no corporate rainbow washing. Scissor wasn't born out of a tech giant's diversity initiative, it was born from real-life queer experience. That authenticity shows in every feature, from the language used in profiles to the moderation policies that prioritize respect and consent. In a world where many queer women still feel invisible, even within their own communities, Scissor offers visibility without compromise. It's a quiet rebellion against mainstream dating app culture. No more explaining your identity, no more dodging invasive messages, no more being treated as a novelty. Here, you are seen, respected, and prioritized. In essence, Scissor isn't trying to be the biggest or flashiest app. It's trying to be the right app. For those who crave meaningful, safe, and joyful connection with other queer women. It's not about chasing the masses. It's about serving the people who've been overlooked far too long. Butterfly, dating and safe exploration for women-loving women. In a world where dating apps are often designed for the straight majority, queer women are frequently left feeling like afterthoughts. Whether it's having to sift through endless male profiles on general platforms or dealing with fetishization and invisibility, women-loving women, WLW, have long struggled to find digital spaces that truly center their identities and experiences. That's where Butterfly comes in, a rising dating app that is quietly revolutionizing how queer women explore love, connection, and self-discovery. Butterfly isn't just another swipe-and-go dating app. It's a thoughtfully crafted platform created specifically for lesbians, bisexual women, pansexuals, and non-binary individuals who love women. Its mission is simple but radical: provide a safe, inclusive, and emotionally supportive space where users can explore relationships, romantic, platonic, or somewhere in between, without fear of judgment, erasure, or harassment. What sets Butterfly apart is its emphasis on slow, intentional dating. Unlike apps that prioritize rapid matching and surface-level bios, Butterfly encourages users to take their time, engage in meaningful conversations, and truly get to know each other. The design is elegant and minimal, avoiding overstimulation and the toxic gamification that often reduces dating to a numbers game. Butterfly's interface subtly signals that this app isn't about mindless swiping, it's about mindful connection. Safety is one of Butterfly's top priorities. The platform actively works to protect its users from fake profiles, bots, and those who misuse WLW spaces. With profile verification, active moderation, and community reporting features, Butterfly ensures that users feel not only seen, but respected. It also uses language and visuals that affirm diverse gender identities and sexual orientations, pushing beyond outdated binaries and stereotypes. For those who are still exploring or newly out, Butterfly offers a gentle, welcoming experience that feels like a digital exhale. But Butterfly isn't just for dating. Many users also use the app to find friendships, queer community events, or emotional support in places where LGBTQ+ spaces are still limited or unsafe. In that sense, Butterfly functions as a hybrid platform, part dating app, part community hub. It gives users room to grow, connect, flirt, reflect, and even heal from past dating traumas, all within a space where queerness is celebrated, not questioned. In today's hyper-connected world, where so many apps chase numbers, speed, and virality, Butterfly takes a more tender approach. It understands that queer dating is layered, often complicated by family dynamics, internalized fears, cultural expectations, and invisibility. By offering a platform rooted in compassion, safety, and intention, Butterfly creates room for users to be themselves. Fully, confidently, and without apology. Leslie, the Tinder for lesbians, but with boundaries. In the crowded and often chaotic world of dating apps, Leslie emerges as a much-needed breath of fresh air, specifically tailored for lesbian, bisexual, and queer women. Often referred to as the Tinder for lesbians, Leslie offers the familiar swipe-based structure many users have grown comfortable with, but with a few critical differences. It's safer, more intentional, and explicitly created for women-loving women. At its core, Leslie understands that queer dating deserves more than a borrowed blueprint from straight-centered apps. What truly sets Leslie apart is its focus on boundaries. In mainstream dating apps, queer women often find themselves inundated with messages from men who ignore orientation settings, or worse, engage in fetishization and harassment. Leslie removes that layer of discomfort by creating a closed community, a space where queer women can interact without needing to explain or defend their identities. That alone is a radical act in a digital world that often overlooks sapphic relationships or treats them as secondary. But it doesn't stop at exclusivity. Leslie works actively to verify profiles and filter out spam or bots, which increases user trust and confidence. For anyone who's been ghosted, catfished, or just straight up exhausted by low-effort matches, that attention to user security makes a massive difference. The interface is clean and intuitive, with a user experience that mirrors Tinder's efficiency: swipe right for yes, left for no, but wrapped in a queer-friendly package. It's fast-paced but thoughtful. Another standout feature of Leslie is its community-building approach. The app occasionally shares LGBTQ+ lifestyle content, articles, event information, and pride celebrations to foster a sense of belonging beyond dating. This transforms it from being just a hookup app into a more holistic experience, where users can grow, learn, and connect with queer culture around the globe. Despite being relatively niche, Leslie continues to grow, especially in regions where lesbian-friendly dating spaces are rare. It's become a haven for people who don't see themselves represented in typical dating platforms, offering visibility, connection, and affirmation in one place. The app also features chat options, profile customization, and location-based discovery, making it practical without being impersonal. Of course, no app is perfect. Leslie's smaller user base in certain cities may limit options, and some users note occasional bugs or lags. But what it lacks in scale, it makes up for in intentionality and inclusivity, two things often missing in traditional dating apps. In a world where lesbian dating is still sidelined or misunderstood, Leslie offers a modern, respectful, and safe digital space. It's not just Tinder with a new label, it's Tinder reimagined for people who deserve better. At the end of the day, lesbian dating apps are not just about swiping right or left. They are radical little portals of possibility. In a world that often overlooks or misunderstands lesbian and queer women, these platforms say, "We see you. You belong here. You are not alone." Sure, they're not perfect. From tech glitches to gender blind spots, there's a lot to improve. Safety protocols need to be tighter. Inclusivity needs to be more than just a checkbox. And genuine representation must go beyond rainbows during Pride Month. But within those digital spaces, something powerful is happening. Queer women are finding each other. Not just for love, but for friendship, for community, for solidarity. They're creating connections that transcend small towns, cultural taboos, and outdated norms. They're crafting new definitions of intimacy: slow love, fast love, casual chats, deep partnerships. And if you've ever felt disillusioned by dating apps, I get it. The ghosting, the mismatched vibes, the emotional labor of explaining your identity over and over. But maybe, just maybe, the right app, or the right person on it, can make it feel worth it again. So here's the truth: being a lesbian in the dating world comes with its own script. It's not always linear. It's not always easy. But it's yours to write. And whether your story starts on her, Lex, Tammy, or even an unexpected DM that turns into something magical, remember, love isn't defined by how you meet. It's defined by how you show up. Authentically. Fully. Unapologetically. So keep swiping, keep searching, keep being. The world is slowly catching up, and in the meantime, you deserve love that speaks your language. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your own experiences with lesbian dating apps in the comments below. Whether it was a dream date, a cringe message, or the start of a forever kind of love, we want to hear your story. Until next time, stay bold, stay queer, and stay open to the magic.